I'm trying to be more PC for sure.
Okay, good.
I promise.
We love that. We love PC.
Because people, there's a string of TikTok that think I'm like racist, and I reach out to those people and I'm like, let me know what I'm doing that comes across that way, because I need to stop and I need to like be the opposite, because that's not me. And if I'm coming across that way in any way, I don't want to be that way.
Oh, really?
So I'm trying. I reached out to a couple creators, and
what did they tell you?
One was just like that I don't speak out enough, and I agree with that. I think my issue was, okay, for instance, Addison Rae was on Jimmy Fallon and she did a bunch of these dances, and like 3/4 of those
Let's pull that up, because that was funny and weird.
But the thing is I never spoke up.
Oh, they're gonna claim us, huh?
Tonight Show, yeah, for sure.
No, they did copy. They didn't do the right music. Like they did that, copyright free.
No, but the
the
late
show itself
is gonna get
the late show itself. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I just kicked Shredder. Sorry, Shredder.
I
know. I literally didn't see him. He's just right there. No, but the reason I never said enough, I guess, like even during Black Lives Matter, I try to say what I could. I just never wanted to come across insincere.
What are you supposed to? You're supposed to call out Addison Rae dancing on the Late Show. What is that?
No, well, I think when I've had opinions about something, I've been scared to talk about it.
What did she do wrong?
I think that there's a little bit, and I agree actually with this. So when I agree with something, I should like say it more. I just never want to be like the white knight in every situation where I'm just not, no pun intended on the white. Just like I don't want to be the person that always is like Anthony Padilla just has to stick up for, everybody. However,
you don't need to say no pun intended on the white knight.
Well, because I don't mean like I'm a Caucasian knight.
I know.
I meant like
it's a well-known.
Well, I don't want people to think that I'm like, oh, I'm this. Okay. Well, I don't know. Ew. Anyways, I'm sorry. I don't want that to come across insincere either. I talk to people and they're like, it would just help if you were more vocal. And I agree, because there's certain things that I do feel like strongly about with the Addison Rae thing. And I didn't say anything because I was like, oh, it's not really my place.
What was the problem with Addison Rae? I still don't understand.
So she did, which by the way, killed her performance of Obsessed. I actually really like her new song, Obsessed. I think she's really good. Her like dancing, queer, everything was great. She did a segment prior to that where Jimmy Fallon was like holding up signs of like popular dances like Corvette, like those kind of dances. And she was supposed to do them. They did the same thing with Charlie about a year ago. Charlie also did these dances. And they ended up giving credit to the creators in the description, I think after some uproar about it. But if 3/4 of these dances are by like Black TikTokers, Black creators, like they should be the ones that get to perform this on these shows. And why is Charlie now Addison the ones that get to perform? Because Corvette was, Flyboy, like Kiki, like. And I'm only sticking up for this because I do think that's a really integral part. Like the people who come up with dances, like a lot of them are Black. Renegade. Who were the 3 girls performing? Dixie, Charlie, and Addison. And like it's just bullshit to the person who came up with the dances.
I see your point. Yeah, that feels a little bit of a slight.
I should speak up more about it. I should have done. I was so scared to do a TikTok. But at the same time,
I think you're right in that you don't need to champion every single cause.
No, but this one I feel strongly about because I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to show the people who created the dances dancing.
Right, and at the same time, you do make 100 TikToks a day, so there's space in your schedule for it too.
Well, and I thought, I always critique David for not apologizing on Twitter and not giving his biggest platforms. But since I think Frenemies is my biggest platform, I was like, we should address this. That there is a little.
So who are we giving a shout out? Do we need to credit the original? Do you know who they are?
Yeah, well, I just know off the top of my head. I know Flyboy. I know.
Shout out Flyboy. Shout out.
Let me get all of them. Well, they're in the description, but there's Kiki.
Shout out.
I follow them.
We'll link them in the description.
The Maya Nicole. YBNGG Prince.
Why are they private?
Well, they are. They're not though.
But why would he make his account private?
Maybe to get more people to follow. I don't know.
Really?
Anyways,
I always find that odd. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna link these guys in the description. It's not gonna be at the top. You're gonna have to expand, but it's gonna be there.
It should be more than that though. Like Jimmy Fallon linked them, and I'm like, Jimmy Fallon, you should have. They're big creators.
What can I do? What more can I do?
I mean, you guys can come dance on our show. Not that way.
Oh, you want people to come do the
it's not the same.
The whip and nay.
No, but
whatever?
Jimmy Fallon,
Corvette.
It's just disheartening.
Yeah,
and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is no hate to Addison or Charlie. It's like they don't do the dances justice. Really, like the creators who started these dances, like kill it. Like,
really?
And as you can tell when Addison's doing it, she's doing Corvette. Like the audience like doesn't know what to say. They're like,
it's that bit doesn't belong in that because like the late shows for like old farts who are watching TV. Like you have to be like over, let's say, probably over 65 to enjoy Jimmy Fallon.
Right.
So now you got these young girls doing these Corvette. It's like, what? Okay, whatever.
Yeah. I just never want to come across as insincere. I think that's why, like, even during like Black Lives Matter, I try to say what I can, but I never want to come across like I'm doing it. I don't know. What do they call those? Like performance activists? I'm not that person, but I do like this one. I felt really strongly about. I was like, you know what? I should say something because I just, sometimes staying silent is a little bit like being complicit. So
you're right. They say there's a saying like that I can't recall.
Yeah.
A really good one.
Right.
Dan, help me out. What is it? Oh! I got it. Evil. When? Oh, I got it. When the good men stand, evil wins. When the good men stand by and say nothing. Google it. It's not, but do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not the saying. It's obviously way more well stated.
I've never heard that one.
It's great. It was about the Holocaust.
Oh,
That
always
should
throwing it
interest
back
you.
to the Jews, though.
That should interest you. Go ahead, Dan. What is it? Yep, you found
Was
it.
it this? The only thing necessary. Oh my God, these pop-ups. The only thing necessary for triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.
Now that's a quote.
Okay.
Do we love that?
We love it.
Thank you.
Are we good people in this?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're triumphing over evil.
Speaking of